These are instructions on how to create a Gmail email account. Step 1. Open Internet Explorer, identified on your computer by this icon. When Internet Explorer opens on an LAUSD computer, typically you will see the LA Unified School District website. Step 2. Type the word Gmail into the address bar. Step 3. Begin creating a Gmail account. On this screen, click Create an Account. Type in your first name, type in your last name. Google will suggest a choice of usernames. Your username must be unique in order for you to successfully create a Gmail account. Create a password and then confirm your password by writing the same password again a second time. Type in a birthday, gender, and your mobile phone number. You're typing in your mobile phone number because Google will confirm that you are a real person by texting you a confirmation. At the very end, you will type this two different words or symbols called CAPTCHA into this box. This also is a security measure to prove that you are not a harmful program, but a real person. You need to click on the box that says I agree with Google Terms and Services and click Next Step. Here is an example of a completed Google account form. The name is Jose Martinez. The username for the email address is jose.martinez with an added zip code. I've added a password and the same password again the second time. I've added a date of birth, my gender, and a telephone number. If you do not have the telephone number of a mobile phone next to you when you create this account, it might be better if you use someone else's phone number in the room. Giving someone else their phone number or giving someone else's phone number here will not give them access to your account. It only helps Google know that there's a human being on the other end of this application. Once the confirmation number is used once, it can never be used again. If you have a previous email that you use as a current email address, you may choose to place it here. Under Default Home Page, you want to deselect that box, taking the check mark off. If you choose, you may ask not to use the phone for verification. If you choose not to use the phone, take that check mark off. Here I've typed in the CAPTCHA words and symbols. I've agreed to the Google Terms of Services, and I'm going to remove this check mark for personalization. And I click Next Step. My profile has been completed. In an LAUSD account, you'll be sent to set up your Google Plus account. You may or may not see this screen on an LAUSD computer. You may get an LAUSD blocked screen. In that case, you need to go back to the Google account to see that you have been logged in. To do that, in the address bar, simply type in google.com and hit the Enter key. And you can see that Jose Martinez at 90027 at gmail.com is logged in. And that completes your account creation. Before you leave the screen, it's important to write down a few things in a safe place. The first thing you want to make note of is your email address. Make note of your email address. Your email address is also your login name. You want to make note of your password. Your password will not appear on the screen anywhere. You have to remember it. I suggest you add your login name and password to a new contact in your mobile phone. Once you have created an account, you will see this black bar across the top of your window. Gmail is where you will find your email account. Gmail offers you helpful hints and tools. The first time you log in, there will be several tips. The first thing you want to do with your Gmail is compose an email to someone else and have them email back to you. That will be the subject of the next tutorial. It's a good idea to practice logging out and logging in 3 or 4 times just to get practice with doing Gmail. So underneath your name, there's a down arrow. You can sign out. Here, you can sign in. On a school computer, as you saw, I just told the computer not to remember my password. I suggest you do the same to keep your email secure. Also, you'll notice that when I log in, I do not have to place my entire Gmail address in the username box, just everything before the @ symbol. Oops. Okay, so I practiced logging in and logging out a couple times. I suggest you do the same. Our next video will be composing an email.